Hi, I'm Gracie Star, and we're going to be talking about the beginning after the end, episodes 10 through 12. And if you're new here, let's just get the basics out of the way. The beginning after the end is an anime that can be found on Crunchyroll. It is an Asaki anime about this kid who was King Gray in his previous life. He was a very wicked king, very wicked, very evil. He dies, gets reborn as Arthur. We can hear King Gray like inside Arthur's head, which I personally don't love. I've seen that done well. I've seen it done well like one time. I don't like it because I just feel like it pulls me out of the story. This anime is actually going to have 24 episodes, which I find shocking because I think the anime has potential, but there's just something missing there for me, which may be surprising considering what I have to say about episodes 10 through 12. So, honestly, guys, when I watched episode 10, I was surprised because I felt like episodes 10 through 12 were like really good, considering that I didn't really like the prior episodes. And I honestly think it's just a little bit disappointing because, well, at the time, I didn't realize it was going to be 24 episodes. So my thought process was, why is it getting good now, like the last 3 episodes? But this is going to have 24 episodes, which I just think is ironic because there are some shows that still don't have a season 2 that should in fact have a season 2, and this anime is going to have 24 episodes. But let's talk about what I loved about these episodes 10 through 12 in particular. I just felt like there was so much heart here. And I don't know why, but I just felt like there was so much heart in these last 3 episodes that was just missing. And there was actually a scene, it happened twice, but I noticed it more the second time when King Gray, spoiler, when King Gray, he was talking to Arthur, like inside Arthur's head, as he always does, but you could like see him. You could actually see him, and I don't remember what he said exactly, but it was like something of value. I usually feel like King Gray's voice is a little depressing, and sometimes it feels like he operates as a narrator, and I just think it's not necessary. So for the longest time, my whole thing was, well, King Gray being the voice that we hear serves no real purpose. But in this moment, and in this moment only, I felt like I like that. I like that. I also liked that we got to see some of like the fighting scenes. We got to see this scene where Arthur really defends not just himself, but his family, the people that he loves, and I like that. What I realized is this show has a tendency to kind of like skip through the good parts. They'll like skip a fighting scene. They'll skip certain things. It's like, wait, but I want to see that. But I mean, a fighting scene just for the sake of a fighting scene doesn't really give you any substance. But I don't know. I think to just see him stand up for someone, defend someone, and really stand up for what he believes in, I think it's really cool because we kind of got to see where he was and where he came from. Sorry, where he was and where he is now. We got to see his growth in that moment and how powerful he is. Because we know he's powerful. They talk about it. But I don't really think we get to see it a ton. So I really enjoyed these last 3 episodes. However, I think it's a shame that it's getting good now because if anyone's like me, I typically give a show like 3 episodes max. And if I'm not captivated by 3 episodes, I typically drop it. So a lot of people aren't going to invest in 9 episodes at the hopes that it's going to get good now. So that's unfortunate. Will the rest of the episodes be good? I don't know. I did enjoy these episodes though, and I do think that if they continue on this path, the second half of this anime could be pretty decent. With that being said, this may be my very last breakdown of the beginning after the end, unless you guys tell me that you want to see more of this. I am going to talk about different animes. So if you are interested in that, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And thank you for tuning in. Did you make it this far? What did you think of this anime? And what did you think of these breakdown videos? Love ya. Bye.